Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Rizalaluddin. I'm from Group 5 and I have the lesson about the creating conclusion. And of course, in the conclusion, have the summarize. And now I want the presentation about the summarized conclusion. The role of conclusion in a speech is to signal to the audience that the speech is coming to a close and help them remember the most important points from the speech. Uh, while this may sound unimportant or superfluous, if you do end of your speech without indicating you are about to do so, feel it can feel extremely abrupt and confusing to the audience. Uh, make sure Make sure to give the audience closure with your endings. It is important. It is important that you always to your conclusion, back to your introduction. Uh, this can most effectively by done by circling back to your hook or attention grabber, the same, vehicle or theme. For example, an anecdote about Margaret Thatcher is employed to conclude the speech as was used initially to introduce it. Um, a clipper closing line is commonplace, and many strong speakers will simultaneously reference the theme discussed in the introduction and conclusion. The end of your speech is going to from your audience lasting impression of everything you have said. This is why your conclusion is the perfect opportunity to secure the key elements of your speech in your audience mind. Make sure that you reiterate the thesis statement from your introduction. Highlight the most important point from your speech, and then relate the concept of the speech back to reality, so your audience can see how it is applicable to their world. By reiterating your introduction, you bring the audience back to the overall purpose and message of your speech. Uh, by signaling the end of your speech, you ensure that your audience lives with an overall positive impression of your speaking and does not feel confused. By highlighting the main points, you ensure they are fresh in your audience memory. Think of your conclusion as an opportunity to summarize. While your speech is undoubtedly well organized, concise, and poignant, it is still possible for listener attention to wander, or from them to not fully understand a certain section of your speech. Your conclusion is the perfect place. Your conclusion is the perfect place to reconcile any miscommunication with your audience. Summarize, sufficiently communicate lengthy ideas. Your conclusion is the perfect place to summarize the main points of your speech. That's why, when your audience leaves, the most important information from your speech will be fresh in their mind. Summarizing means to sufficiently communicate complex or lengthy ideas in the context of your speech. Uh, it means consciously revisiting what you have just been speaking about in a way that is accessible for your audience. Summarize should be lean only including the most crucial idea idea. The best way to summarize ideas in your conclusion is to ask yourself the following important question. uh, what is the primary message I want my speech to communicate? uh, what are the most what are the most important point of my speech that convey this message? uh, what do I want my audience to take away from my speech? By asking yourself three questions, you will be prepared and deliver a conclusion that effectively summarize the most important ideas from your speech. Okay, I think enough. I'm sorry if I have many mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.